us off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Iowa's offense comes onto the field first today. The Hawkeyes dominated the last time they saw the clones.
Iowa State had no answers in that game. They just came out, they looked flat, they weren't able to execute. They've got to be ready to answer the bell in this one.
Yeah, and sometimes it gets in your head, Jesse. You know,
wasting no time taking a shot. And they can't make the connection between them and the sticks here on second down. Here's the handoff. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Third down, and they'll need 5 to keep this opening drive moving. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires downfield. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. They kick it away on fourth down. Turns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. So Iowa State's offense will go to work for the first time. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Tight end now in motion. They'll run play action. Quickly complete. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. And he's got it from 57. What a beauty.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Handoff from the gun. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. Line is set on 3rd down. He wants to throw it. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Good tackle there to stop him short of the 1st down, and now they have to make a call. And the Hawkeyes will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Secures it at the 30. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Out of the gun, the inside give. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run the option. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll off one deep down the left side. He's got it on the outside. And they expect guys just on the same wavelength. They make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Makes the grab. It's Thacker. Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Zings it complete to the right. This new Big Ten is balanced and deep, and you're not going to get many mulligans. You're going to need to get off to a quick start.
And it's going to be a physical grind ahead. You look at the schedule for these teams, it's brutal. Each and every week, you are going to get tested. So it's important they get off to a really fast start. They've got to come out, pick everything they did on the practice field this offseason, and let these guys go play.
Yeah, and you got to let it rip, man, because that's always your first goal, right? We talk about conference championships, winning your conference, and then it gets you to where you need to go. So looking forward to getting conference play kicked off in the Big Ten.
Has to get there to move the sticks. Powers through the defender. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? They'll run it out of the shotgun. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. To the ground with the back. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. The Hawkeyes come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. They'll try the jet sweep, going for the first down. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. And the Hawkeyes send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. So they put up some early points. Breaks into the open. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They'll line up for a second down play. Creates a little room. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. And the Cyclones come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Throws for the tight end. Complete downfield. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Really need to pick up some yardage this time on second and long. Wants to go up top. Under fire. He's in open space downfield. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? The Cyclones are moving quickly down the field. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. He wants it all. And he was trying to cash in the end zone in this red zone threat, but it's incomplete. Behind the chains now on second and long. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. That's the end of the period, and Iowa State has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And that is a great job by the defense, containing and constricting the pocket. There was nowhere for the QB to go, and he did not have a lot of time. He went down quick.
They'll send out the kicker here. And for the second time in this game, he'll try to knock through a field goal, this one a 41-yarder. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. There is a flag on the play. Now, this is on the defense. It might not change that much. Offense has already made. Worst case scenario for this defense. Thought they'd held them to 3. Now the offense with a chance for more. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Rides the back on the option to give. Touchdown, Cyclones! Great job by the back on the option.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
He'll try to tack on one more. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Ohio State is currently ahead in this one, but it's been a tight one so far in Columbus. They're up by 7 over Charlotte. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Oh, he's got some space. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Caught over the middle. It's Moses. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Fires to the wideout. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. Quick completion on the out route. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Hawkeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. That's caught. It's Toppins.
QBs and wide receivers spend all offseason together throwing the football in air. I mean, really developing that chemistry and timing. Understanding, I get man coverage, I'm throwing this to you right now.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Hawkeyes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll give it to him again. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. The give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Hawkeyes line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Get it out on the screen. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. It's a reverse. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. And this offense has gotten off to a good start on 3rd down, but this is a different deal on 3rd and long. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. This might be a little easier if it were straight on, but a 43-yarder from the right hash. He slides that just inside the right upright. This is now a 7-point game.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Iowa State sending the offense back out. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David. Oh, it's picked off. Got some room to run. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways to try to gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interception on that play. Great job with the eyes by the defender there picking that off.
Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Got it behind the line. It's Moses. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Finds his tight end. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Hawkeyes lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get to.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Punts it out of the air. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. The Hawkeyes look to keep this drive humming. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Motion from the wideout. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. It's complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
Well, short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Here's a big decision for you on offense now. You just gave up a negative play. You lost some momentum down by the goal line, but do you believe your guys can go out and execute right now on 4th down to generate a touchdown? Let's find out.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. Oh, and the attempt is no good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink. And you knock it off the crossbar. Those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a miss and a missed opportunity.
Looking to throw on 1st down. He'll try to do it himself. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Thacker. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Taking it the other way. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Iowa!
This guy really is the complete linebacker. Not only is he physical, and not only can he play downhill to stop the run, this guy is a weapon in pass coverage. You saw it on that play. What can't this guy do?
setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point was good to finish things off. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
But one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Off the play fake. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, these fan bases have been hyped, and with the Cy-Hawk Trophy up for grabs, who knows what the second half will give us. And it's been a hard-fought battle today. Two teams out there playing ball and treating this crowd to a memorable first half. Seems to me, and I know I'm going to sound like a coach here, the team that limits turnovers and strings together productive drives is going to be the one celebrating a well-earned victory today. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Iowa and Iowa State plays out.
And the Hawkeyes will kick it off to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's fourth down. And the Cyclones will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. From midfield, looking for room. And the returner will be brought down. Iowa has the ball back on offense. They haven't really been able to line up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Got enough for the first. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Trying play action. Got his man. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Hawkeyes will snap it on first and 10. The give to the back. Brought down, but not before he pulled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Leaves it with the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Oh! The Hawkeyes are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Close to the end zone, and the ball's out. Defense got it through on the run. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
You just wonder about this guy's confidence right now. After fumbling in his last game, he's just fumbled again now. He seems like he's a little bit unsure of himself, and because of that, if you're the offensive coordinator, how many more times do you want to go back to this guy in this game?
Iowa State sending the offense back out. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. It's complete. There he goes. And he's brought down after a nice gain. On 1st down from their own 22. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Solid run, picks up 6 and gets it to the 28. The Cyclones can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. And the Cyclones are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Punt is on its way. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Makes it past the marker. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll ride the hot hand. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Got a man. It's Hoffman. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Rushes on him. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Got rid of it just in time. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. He nails it, a 58-yard field goal.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Here comes the heat. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks. That's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response. Just a sack party.
The Cyclones will line up to punt it away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Iowa has the ball back on offense. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
Wants to throw on third down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The Hawkeyes will bring the punt team onto the field. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines. Not his best work. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. He'll pull it on the read. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. Snags it inside the 20. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17.
I love when you back the defense off. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
And the Cyclones headed quickly to the line. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
That is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one. 7 sacks? That's just ridiculous.
The Cyclones with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Knocked away, incomplete in the end zone. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. And he'll try to keep that smooth leg swing going for the 2nd time today, this one from 34 yards out. And this one is perfect. And here in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th all tied up. Here comes the kickoff as we are all tied up in the 4th quarter. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They go back to work with the 1st down in the final period of this one. Use the play fake, now to throw. Here's a heat. Didn't get a whole lot of room to run. He picked up 1 or 2. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll leave it with him. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. And here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Caught in the backfield, it's Roberts. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Got his man. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The give to the single back. Gets it out across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 42 as this offense trying to put together a good drive. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
The Hawkeyes will punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Iowa State sending the offense back out. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. Be interesting to see what happens here in the 2nd drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one high and deep. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Cyclones decide to punt it away. They'll look to pin them deep. Hauls it in and looking upfield. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Rides to back and leaves it.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Trying to get the edge with the jet sweep. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bring in the heat. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And how about the big nose tackle? The guy who's right in the middle of the defense, the hardest spot to get a sack because you got the center in front of you, you got the guards right next to you, not a lot of space. Just uses the power, gets through, and gets the big sack.
And the Hawkeyes will punt it away on 4th down. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Here's the pressure. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Now backed up in their own end, it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. The Cyclones will try to pin them back with the punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Here comes the offense back onto the field. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
The Hawkeyes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. He leaves it with the back. Turning it on. snowed under by the defense. A field goal attempt from here would be 54 yards. They'd love to pick up a few on third down. They'll try to get it through the air. Gets it out quickly. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets them a first at the 29. From the gun, the ground game. Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. The play action fake. Under fire. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Makes the catch. He does not get there. Stopped at the 25-yard line, and let's see what they do now on 4th down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And he had plenty of leg and kept it just straight enough to use that right upright to get it through. And they've regained the lead.
Big time kick right there, man. 4th quarter, clutch time. You needed to come through to take the lead, and now the pressure goes to the defense. You got to keep this lead. Got to get a stop or 2 more, and you can get the dub in this football game.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Thacker. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. They'll go to the ground. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. We reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. And the Cyclones come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air. Finds his back in the middle. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. To the air on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to throw again. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Touchdown, Iowa State! And inside a minute to go, and they've got the lead.
And the timing had to be perfect. Down here this close to the red zone, the windows to throw into are so small. But the quarterback, his receiver, on the same page. With that touchdown catch, they now take the lead.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the kick is good, but there's a penalty flag, and I think it's going to be roughing the kicker.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. Running back searching for a hole. Fights off a defender. Second is precious. He'll try it again. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to go up top on first down. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Quick timeout called by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Pressure coming. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. He's taking the deep shot. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. And he scoots out of bounds, picks up the first down, gets the clock stopped, and now they're in business in plus territory. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Wants to throw on first down. Complete. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Timeout on the field, and 4 ticks left to go. They'll go up top on second and short. And it's incomplete, and the last chance comes up empty, and the ball game is over. This is why the passion of college football runs so deep. The rivalries, and when you lose, man, does it stick with you.
No doubt about it, Reese. This was a game circled for a very, very long time. They knew how important this one was. But, David, you can't let games like this beat you twice, because this losing team now has to find a way to rebound and go out and play again.
No doubt, got to rebound, but this one stinks. This is the one that you have circled for a reason. It's a rival, it's bragging rights, but you're right. Let's get back to practice this next week. Let's start focusing. This one's over, but I'm going to get you next year.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.